Our campaign is called Project Unlocked, Protect Every Child Online. It was created to strengthen family and community responses to online exploitation and cyberbullying in Barangay Bucana, Davao City. The campaign's central aim is simple: increase parental knowledge of online risks, improve parents' confidence in proactive digital supervision, and promote lasting behavior change so that family conversations about online activity become open and consistent. The approach combines face-to-face community seminars, school-based forums, barangay partnerships, printed learning kits, and QR-linked materials in a digital learning pathway through Globe's MakeItSafe.ph.
So why does the campaign matters? In recent years, the world of online child safety has changed drastically, and not for the better. Across the globe, exploiters are coercing minors into creating intimate content and using that material for blackmail. Technology, especially artificial intelligence, has made things worse by generating fake yet realistic child abuse images that are almost impossible to distinguish from real ones. Here in the Philippines, live streamed sexual exploitation has become a growing crisis. Poverty, easy internet access, and online payment systems have made many children vulnerable to abuse. In the Davao region, there have been already been confirmed cases, rescues, and arrests related to online sexual exploitation of children, while at the same time, cyberbullying continues to harm students emotionally and mentally. All of these realities point to one urgent truth: awareness alone is no longer enough. So that is why Project Unlock, Protect Every Child Online, was created to give parents, teachers, and community leaders the tools, skills, and local support system they need to actively protect children both online and offline. So, purpose of the campaign, Project Unlock exists to raise awareness, strengthen prevention, and promote protection against online child exploitation and other digital risks. Its goals are clear. First is to raise awareness and educate the public about online dangers and digital supervision. Second is to empower children and promote responsible digital citizenship to become responsible digital citizens. Third is to strengthen family and community involvement in detecting and reporting online abuse. Fourth is to support and reinforce existing laws and policies, the anti-online sexual abuse and exploitation of children law. Last is to promote digital empathy, accountability, and advocacy in every digital interaction. So in the short term, the campaign focuses on increasing awareness, knowledge, and reporting. Over the long term, it aims to build habits and community systems that reduce the risk of exploitation and enable early intervention. So the campaign's message is simple but powerful. Informed parents and connected communities are the strongest first line of defense for every child online. The campaign centers on three key focus areas that work hand in hand. First is online child exploitation awareness and protection. This addresses grooming, trafficking, and live stream abuse through practical guidance. Also, legal awareness and accessible referral pathways. Second is cyberbullying prevention and digital empathy and education. It helps students, teachers, and parents understand the effects of online harassment and teaches compassion and responsible communication. Third is digital responsibility and safe online behavior. This guides families on managing digital footprints, setting privacy controls, and thinking critically before posting or sharing content. So each area comes to life through school forums, community conventions, and barangay-based workshops. This is designed to make learning interactive, relatable, and relevant to the local context. Moving on to the target audiences and why they were chosen. The campaign's primary audience is parents and guardians in Barangay Bucana, Davao City, aged 28 to 55, especially those with children in elementary school and high school. They make key decisions at home and directly shape their children's digital habits, which is why their involvement is critical. And also, the secondary audiences include teachers, barangay officials, youth leaders, and law enforcement officers who can influence digital behavior and strengthen reporting systems. Most parents in Bucana use social media daily, but may have limited knowledge about privacy tools and online risks. They also tend to trust schools and barangay officials when it comes to information, but by designing the campaign around their values, time and constraints, and communication styles, Project Unlocked ensures that its message feels credible, inclusive, and easy to act on.
The campaign's objectives are built around three pillars: knowledge, belief, and behavior. For the behavioral objective, encourage parents to actively guide and monitor their children's online activities, setting privacy settings, communicating openly, and reporting suspicious online behavior. Our knowledge objective, on the other hand, is to ensure that parents, teachers, and children can recognize early signs of grooming, exploitation, or cyberbullying and know exactly how and where to report them. And lastly, our belief objective is to build the conviction that child protection is everyone's responsibility. Families must believe that reporting abuse leads to protection and justice, not shame or blame. So these objectives follow the SMART framework. They're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Together, they help move on the community from awareness to action, turning digital safety into a shared daily habit. Moving on to the barriers, benefits, and competition, Project Unlocked recognizes several real challenges in its implementation. Among these are limited funding, the sensitivity of the topic, and the digital divide that restricts online engagement for many families in Barangay Bucana. Social stigma and misinformation also discourage open discussion and reporting, creating hesitation among parents and community members. But despite these challenges, the campaign provides a significant benefits. Parents gain digital safety knowledge and confidence, families improve communication, and communities develop stronger collective vigilance and civic responsibility. These outcomes foster not only awareness but also long-term behavioral change toward safer digital practices. Competing behaviors such as parental passivity and the normalization of risky online habits are addressed by removing financial and emotional barriers. Project Unlocked ensures free access, convenient schedules, and uses trusted local messengers to promote participation and trust. The positioning of the campaign aims to make online safety a shared family value by equipping parents with the right knowledge, tools, and confidence to safeguard their children from online exploitation and cyber abuse. We want parents and guardians in Bucana, Davao City to see active digital supervision and open communication at home as essential acts of protection. Behaviors that ensure their children's emotional, mental, and online safety. With guidance from digital safety professionals, schools, local community authorities, and leaders, this proactive involvement will be seen as more empowering, responsible, and secure than remaining passive to children's independent online activities. This positioning reframes parental guidance not as restrictive oversight but as a necessary act of care, responsibility, and empowerment in an environment where children face real digital risks. By highlighting parents as the primary safeguard, the campaign normalizes active involvement, monitoring, open communication, and informed decision-making as essential behaviors rather than optional ones. Through this framing, Project Unlock communicates that while institutions and digital platforms provide support, the strongest and most immediate layer of protection comes from engaged and informed families.
The core product of the campaign is Project Unlock Safe, a hybrid community-based program that promotes digital safety education and continuous learning among families in Barangay Bucana, Davao City. It is implemented in two phases. The first phase focuses on on-ground activities through seminars and conventions co-facilitated by digital safety advocates, educators, and law enforcement representatives. These interactive sessions use scenario-based learning, case discussions, and demonstrations to help parents and children recognize grooming behaviors, apply privacy controls, and manage screen time responsibly. The second phase transitions to digital integration through Globe's MakeItSafe.ph platform. Here, participants gain ongoing access to parent modules, instructional videos, and the digital template program, allowing families to continue learning at their own pace. Each participant also receives printed materials, hotline cards, and QR-linked guides that connect to these online tools, ensuring that information remains accessible even beyond face-to-face sessions. A key innovation of Project Unlock Safe is the creation of barangay digital safety corners, permanent microcenters located in barangay halls and schools. These serve as convenient help desks where parents can find educational kits, directories of support services, and confidential reporting options for online exploitation. This blended and phased design, combining seminars, printed resources, and digital access, ensures inclusivity, practicality, and sustainability, transforming short-term awareness into consistent, long-term protective behavior within families and communities. For the price, the campaign follows a no-cost participation model where all seminars and materials are free. This eliminates financial barriers while encouraging full community participation. Sessions are held at convenient times with child-friendly spaces and simple story-based materials that make learning easy and comfortable. To sustain interest, Project Unlocked Safe provides small incentives such as certificates, raffle prizes, and mobile load credits. At the same time, it highlights the real cost of inaction, such as emotional harm and family distress. This approach reframes engagement not as an obligation but as an act of love, protection, and responsible parenting. Accessibility and trust guide the campaign's play strategy. Activities are conducted in familiar community spaces such as the Cesario Villaabril Elementary School in Barangay Bucana, barangay halls, and venues that naturally attract parents and create safe learning environments. Barangay Digital Safety Corners function as permanent community centers, providing printed materials, hotline directories, and QR code links linking to MakeItSafe.ph. This ensures that families can access support and resources anytime. For those online, MakeItSafe.ph offers self-paced modules and reporting tools. Families with limited connectivity receive printed handouts and guides, ensuring no one is excluded. By blending online and offline access, Project Unlocked brings protection, resources directly to the people who need them most. For the promotion, this part focuses on how the campaign communicates its purpose and encourages active involvement among parents, guardians, teachers, and community leaders. The goal of the promotional strategy is to make people see that online safety is not solely the responsibility of schools or the government, but a shared duty of families and communities. It uses a persuasive and educational approach to inspire behavior change. The campaign's primary target audience includes parents, guardians in Barangay Bucana, Davao City, while the secondary audience consists of teachers, barangay officials, and youth leaders. These individuals serve as key influencers who can help spread awareness and guide responsible digital behavior. The communication objectives are threefold. First, to inform by educating parents and children about online dangers such as grooming, cyberbullying, and exploitation. Second, to persuade by encouraging parents to actively supervise their children's online activities and view digital monitoring as an act of care, not control. And third, to reinforce by sustaining their awareness through continued access to online and community-based resources. The positioning statement presents parent as the first line of defense in digital safety, highlighting that monitoring a child's online life is an act of love and responsibility. The campaign also promises empowerment through digital literacy, stronger family communication, and peace of mind for parents. These promises are supported by credible partnerships with Globe's MakeItSafe.ph and barangay-based programs, which ensure that the campaign's message remains accessible and reliable. In terms of style and tone, Project Unlocked maintains an empowering and compassionate approach rooted in Filipino values such as bayanihan and pagmamalasakit. The creativity strategy centers on the theme Unlocking Protection Together, emphasizing that collective action can create safer online spaces for children. The campaign message, "Fear keeps them hidden, taking action empowers the innocent," captures the essence of shared responsibility and courage in protecting the young children.
Moving on to the monitoring and evaluation. This section ensures that all campaign activities are effective, sustainable, and aligned with the main objectives. The monitoring and evaluation plan is structured to assess progress, performance, and impact through both quantitative and qualitative measures. Key performance indicators include the number of seminars conducted, participant reach, improvements in awareness, and changes in parental behavior. The process involves internal evaluators who manage data and records, external evaluators from Globe's MakeItSafe.ph to ensure objectivity, and community partners such as barangay officials and schools who provide local feedback. The evaluation is conducted in 4 phases: the pre-campaign, the midline, post-campaign, and sustainability review. allowing the team to measure progress, identify gaps, and ensure long-term impact. Starting with budgeting. This section ensures that all resources are allocated efficiently to achieve our campaign goals. This covers all major components: the product, price, place, promotion, and evaluation. For the product, a significant amount of 85,000 is allotted or allocated for the printing of educational materials such as seminar kits, brochures, hotline cards, and QR link guides. An additional 50,000 is allotted for the establishment of barangay digital safety corners, which will serve as community access points for parents and guardians to obtain learning materials. To sustain digital operations, 20,000 pesos is dedicated to the maintenance and content updates of the MakeItSafe.ph integration. Next, 50,000 is provided as professional honoraria for facilitators, digital safety advocates, and educators who will lead the seminar and community workshops. This ensures that the campaign is handled by credible and qualified experts. Under the place, 30,000 pesos is allotted for venue rentals in schools and barangay gyms, while 50,000 pesos cover set-up equipment and logistics such as sound system, tarpaulins, and stage materials. A separate 20,000 pesos is also reserved to establish child-friendly spaces during seminars, allowing parents to participate comfortably. For promotion, 20,000 pesos is allocated for the production of campaign videos and materials, while 50,000 pesos is allotted for incentives such as mobile load, credits, raffle prizes, and certificates of participation. These smaller rewards help encourage attendance and maintain engagement throughout the campaign. For the monitoring and evaluation process is given a total of 75,000 pesos, which includes 30,000 for the pre and post-seminar surveys, 15,000 for the data analysis and reporting, and another 30,000 for the focus group discussions. This ensures accountability, transparency, and measurable outcomes for the project. Overall, the budgeting framework is designed to be transparent, cost-efficient, and sustainable, ensuring that every peso contributes meaningfully to the advocacy. Moving on to the implementation plan, the campaign is designed to run for 6 months and follows a phase structure. Phase 1 focuses on preparation and launch. This includes partnership with Cesario Villa Abril Elementary School, production of educational materials worth 85,000 pesos, and the establishment of barangay digital safety corners worth 50,000 pesos. Baseline surveys are also conducted during this stage to assess initial awareness levels. For the Phase 2, it involves the first seminar titled Digital Awareness and Family Empowerment, which has an estimated cost of 57,000 pesos. This includes seminar facilitation, recognition awards, and the creation of a safe learning environment for parents and children. Promotional activities are also conducted in the Phases 3, which is scheduled for months 3 and 5, ensuring continuous social media engagement and awareness. For the Phase 4, it covers the second seminar with the title Responsible Online Parenting, which will happen in the 4th month. This phase has a total budget of 37,000 pesos. And for the Phase 5, Seminar 3 is conducted with the title Sustaining Safe Digital Practices for the month 6. Its objective is to reinforce learning and ensure long-term behavioral change among families. It has a total budget of 37,000 pesos. And for the last month and phase, monitoring and evaluation is conducted. It assesses effectiveness, behavioral change, and future sustainability. In this phase, a final impact report is prepared and the results serves as a guide for the success rate of the campaign. This is a total budget of 30,000 pesos. The total estimated budget for the 6-month-long campaign will be 321,000 pesos. This total budget will cover all the expenses needed for the whole duration of the campaign, including the fees for the speakers and evaluation costs. After all seminars, the community is expected to adopt safer online practices and that partnership with Globe will be sustained. In conclusion, Project Unlocked demonstrates that reducing online harm requires more than awareness. It requires sustained family engagement, community collaboration, and accessible educational support. By combining grassroots seminars, school partnerships with digital integration through MakeItSafe.ph, the campaign transforms knowledge into practice and makes protection part of daily life. The final message to the community is straightforward. Protecting children online is a shared duty, and small, consistent actions by parents, teachers, and barangay leaders can unlock a safer digital future for every child. In Barangay Bucana and broader Davao region, Project Unlocked invites to take digital responsibility pledge and make children protection an enduring part of family and community life.